Okay, so I'm not showing myself, but anyway, I'm going to talk about depersonalization and derealization. I have depersonalization and derealization. For example, when I walk through the house, like if I look at, let's say, this lamp, okay, to me, at times it doesn't seem real or it shouldn't even exist or anything like that. So it's kind of like, and even when I look at my hand, sometimes it's like I go numb in my hand because of hyperventilation and all that kind of thing. So it's kind of like, um, it's kind of like it. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it's real, and it's very, very hard to explain. I mean, someone would have to experience it in order to know, what it's like. But anyway, my depersonalization and derealization started out with anxiety and panic attacks, and that's how mine started out. I did indeed was put on medication, Effexor, but that made it worse. So I cold-turkeyed off the Effexor, and guess what happened? I went into complete hell. On Effexor, it's kind of like everything looked like this. It was just a complete, every time I walked, after getting off of it, the withdrawals and everything, of course I cold-turkeyed it. I don't recommend it. But yeah, when I walked, it was kind of dizzy and everything like this. Now, I'm not doing this just to um, be a smartass or anything. But yeah, depersonalization and derealization I've learned to cope with uh, somewhat better than what I used to. But of course, at the time, I'm going, the Klonopin withdrawal. I went through Klonopin withdrawal, and that's no fun either. It's horrific. Of course, Klonopin is a benzodiazepine, Sched 4 non-narcotic. Uh, Basically, it's a tranquilizer that most people are prescribed with anxiety and panic. Okay, for example, like if I look at this chandelier, or it's kind of like it shouldn't belong there. It's kind of like I don't exist. It's kind of like it shouldn't exist. It's the whole thing of why did everything exist in the first place, and it really, really dwells deep within your mind. And I remember, of course, at a friend's house, sitting around and everything. It was kind of like, I watched them have fun, all my friends, and I couldn't. I could just, the only thing I could do was just sit there and look at everyone, have fun and stuff. So it's kind of like I said, it's very hard to explain, but you're not alone if you have it. I have it as well. I know people that do have it. I've talked to other people that have it. Uh, the worst thing that you can do is not think that there's no control over it, or you're going to live that way the rest of your life, because actually there are medications that help, which are mostly benzodiazepines. But the thing is, you build tolerance up to them very quickly, and you go from 0.5 milligram to 1 milligram to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, and it just keeps going up. And psychiatrists will give it to you if they are very lenient. I mean, and mine was. So I had built up to 6 milligram of Klonopin a day, and that was no fun, because then it made me really depressed, which I do have depression off and on, but anxiety and panic, I think, is a much worse actually, than the anxiety, than the depression, excuse me. But anyway, yeah. So it's, like I said, it's kind of like just looking at things like, like the pop bottle, or or the clock, or chandeliers, or just anything. I mean, or like, for example, I mean, it's strange, and it's weird. I mean, I can actually get a spoon out and look at a spoon, and it's like, this shouldn't exist, and it shouldn't even be here. What's it made out of? I mean, why did it exist? Why are we, and it's like, duh, it's to eat, it's to eat with. So you have to train yourself to come out of this kind of phase. But anyway, yeah, I thought I would talk about it and everything, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, I guess you have to take hold of it, or it takes hold of you, and that's really all I can say about it. And I can talk more later about it. This is just my first video about it, as I've seen other people with videos on depersonalization and derealization, anxiety, panic, and all that kind of thing. But it's really horrible to go through, and you have to teach yourself to grab a hold of it. We only have one life to live. We might as well enjoy it without these kind of problems. It's harder said than done. Very hard. It's very harder said than done. Sorry, I'm just prancing around here. But anyway, yeah, that is my first little video, whatever, of depersonalization, derealization, anxiety, panic, and all of that kind of thing. So anyway, bye bye.